Hello people, I am Jabby Kuwait, joined by Achara Kirk.
What's up?
We're looking at a Harsh Benuel video called A Day with a Talentless Star Kid. People have been requesting this for quite some time now. We're finally gonna do it. Here we go. Oh, and thank you Harsh Benuel for allowing us to react to this. Very, very much appreciate it. You're awesome.
ओके सही से लियो ब्लर आ गए थे पीछे एक दो शॉट ठीक है रेडी नमस्कार दोस्तों आज हम आ चुके हैं आपको एक ऐसे शख्सियत से मुखातिब कराने जिनकी पहचान को अवगत कराने के लिए हमारे पास कोई शब्द ही नहीं है
लगता है कोई बहुत बड़े आदमी है
अरे नहीं सही में कोई शब्द नहीं है खुद की पहचान वाला कोई काम नहीं किया ना इन्होंने इनके तो आधार कार्ड पे भी इनके पापा का नाम है हाँ एकदम सही समझे हम आए टू इंटरव्यू द वन बट नॉट द ओनली वन अनदर रैंडम सॉकेट रैंडम कपूर
Random Kapoor.
चल
Random Kapoor.
भैया जी कुछ काम दे दीजिए भैया कुछ भी चलेगा भैया पेड़ कहिएगा पेड़ बनेंगे घाट कहिएगा घाट बनेंगे झाड़ कहिएगा झाड़ बनेंगे भैया प्लीज कुछ काम दे दीजिए भैया
साले स्ट्रगलर्स हाँ देखो काम मांगना शुरू कर देते हैं अरे यार
Oh my.
Random Kapoor.
Yeah. Introducing Random Kapoor. Directed by
Terrible.
Written by dad and uncle, is that it?
I didn't see it.
Supporting actor abs.
आइए हाँ आप लोग बैठिए मैं पापा को
So
बुला के
awkward.
लाता हूँ बैठिए
तो एक दो बीरू ले ले करके यार
Mostly saying something. I don't know what that says.
Something about maybe being an
Video?
asshole or something? I don't know.
अवार्ड्स देख रहे हो ना
ओ हाय रैंडम सर
हाँ कम ऑन कॉल मी रंडो
रंडू जी आपने मूवी तो सिर्फ अभी तक एक ही करी और आपके घर पे अवार्ड्स किलो के भाव
वो डैडी ने कहा घर खाली नहीं लगना चाहिए तो उसे सारे अवार्ड्स खरीद लिए
Oh wow. Damn. Wow.
ये कट कर देना टू फनी यार टू फनी कमाटा कुछ पूछा आपने
आप कुछ लेंगे
नहीं यार सब ठीक है
देख रहे हो कितने चाय हैं देख रहे हो आप इंसिस्ट कुछ तो लो चाय कॉफी कुछ हाँ
कॉफी ठीक रहेगी
ग्रेट करण कॉफी ले आओ 2 कप
हैम्पर भी लाने है क्या सर
नहीं वो रैपिड फायर के बाद
Jesus.
तो रंडू जी आपके लाखों फैंस और प्रशंसक हैं जो भी आपको देख रहे हैं और आपके बारे में बहुत कुछ जानना चाहते हैं तो चलिए शुरू से शुरू करते हैं बताइए आपको कब लगा कि आपको एक एक्टर बनना है
सॉरी ये एक्टर क्या होता है I'm a star
तो
Jesus.
आपको कब लगा कि आपको एक स्टार बनना है
सी सब फनी स्टोरी बचपन में जब भी मैं किसी बर्थडे पार्टी में जाता था वहाँ प्लेट्स में स्नैक्स रखे होते थे तो मैं बचपन से बड़ा शैतान था मैं अपनी प्लेट के स्नैक्स के साथ साथ उनके प्लेट्स के स्नैक्स भी खा लेता था तो एक दिन मेरे को पापा ने उनकी प्लेट से स्नैक्स चोरी करते हुए देख लिया एंड ही एक्सक्लेम्ड
ये तो अभी से दूसरों का हक मारने लगा है माई सन इज स्टार मटेरियल हाँ जौहर
Wow.
सुन
Wow.
तेरी 25 के लिए मुझे डिस्को दीवाना मिल गया है
Jesus.
राजा का बेटा राजा ही बनेगा
That's it. You know what? I was destined to be a star. Superstar.
God damn.
It's aggressive.
तो रंडो जी अपने एक्सपीरियंस के बारे में कुछ बताइए आप जब फर्स्ट टाइम ऑडिशन देने गए थे तो आपका कैसा एक्सपीरियंस था? सर, आपका फर्स्ट टाइम ऑडिशन एक्सपीरियंस?
सच्ची बताऊं तो मेरी बहुत फटी पड़ी थी। आई वॉज रियली नर्वस कि पहली पिक्चर में अच्छे राइटर्स और डायरेक्टर मिल पाएंगे। हमने बहुत लोगों के ऑडिशंस किए।
एक मिनट, राइटर्स के ऑडिशन? सर, मैं आपके ऑडिशन की बात कर रहा हूँ।
मेरे ऑडिशन? मैं क्यों ऑडिशन दूंगा? एक सेकेंड,
Cut.
ऑडिशन हमें देने होते हैं क्या? खंबाटा?
What does that mean? What does that mean?
डोला चेक करो मेरा।
He's like, maybe,
ये वाला
but don't worry about it.
ये वाला डोला चेक करो, आगे।
वाओ, लगता है रीजनल मूवीज का काफी शौक है आपको।
अरे नहीं नहीं नहीं, ये तो मेरी आने वाली फिल्मों की स्क्रिप्ट है।
God.
क्या है ना कि
my
मूवी
God.
कभी ध्यान से करता है।
This is
इंडिया
like
होता है।
striking
तो मैं
hard.
लोगों को
Yeah.
फिल्म में सिर्फ इंडिया दिखाई दे, इसलिए मेरी फिल्म का फर्स्ट हाफ तेलुगु फिल्म से शुरू रहेगा। आई मीन तेलुगु फिल्म से इंस्पायर्ड है, सेकंड हाफ कन्नड़ से और क्लाइमैक्स मलयालम से, और म्यूजिक में तो पंजाब का भर
Smashing it all
देख रहे हो?
together.
देख रहे हो ना स्ट्रेटजी, देख रहे हो?
तो रांडो जी, रोल चूज करने में आपकी कोई लिमिटेशन या फिर आपकी कोई रेखा?
अरे नहीं नहीं नहीं, रेखा तो सिर्फ अमित अंकल की है।
Okay.
तो रंडो जी, वी रियली वांट टू नो कि हर एक नई मूवी के लिए आपकी क्या प्रिपरेशन रहती है?
यू नो, काफी मेहनत लगती है। 3-3 घंटे जिम जाना पड़ता है, 4-4 घंटे डांस करना पड़ता है, काफी मेहनत हो जाती है।
सॉरी, हम एक्टिंग की बात कर रहे हैं। आप एक्टिंग के लिए क्या करते हैं?
यार देखिए, ये बड़ा डिफिकल्ट टास्क है, तो एक्टिंग के लिए तो मैंने बॉडी डबल रखा हुआ है। खतरों के खिलाड़ी।
ओके, सो आपकी नई एक्शन मूवी अब्बास मस्ताना के साथ कास्टिंग स्टेज पे थी, तो इज दैट कास्टिंग डन नाउ?
हाँ, ऑलमोस्ट हो गई है। बस एक पॉपुलर यूट्यूबर को ढूंढ रहे हैं जिसको स्टीरियोटिपिकल सरदार बनाएंगे और ऑडियंस ग्रैब कर लेंगे। देख रहे हो? देख रहे हो कैसे सेल्फ रोस्ट कर रहा हूँ? देख रहे हो?
वैसे काफी अफवाहें उड़ रही हैं आपको और आपकी फिल्म की लीड एक्ट्रेस बुलबुल खन्ना को लेकर, तो इस बात पे आप क्या कहना चाहेंगे?
हम इंग्लिश हम।
I don't even know what he's trying to say.
Yeah.
We are.
What? We cut. What?
We
Cut the
are.
cheese.
We are.
No.
We are.
Together.
We are handshake.
Friends. We are friends.
We are friends. We are friends. We are just friends.
That made me dizzy.
We are just
Yeah.
friends. क्यों कमाता?
Do you think his name has any link to Randy Newman? Is Randu?
Oh, I don't know.
It sounds so much like the other R word.
रंडो जी, आए दिन स्टार किड्स पे एक्यूएशन लगाए जाते हैं कि वो इस इंडस्ट्री में अपने टैलेंट के दम पे नहीं बल्कि इसलिए हैं क्योंकि आप चांदी की चम्मच लेकर पैदा हुए थे।
What is this nonsense? कौन फैला रहा है ये सब बातें? It's not चांदी का चम्मच, it's white gold. निर्जला ने लेने से मना कर दिया तो राधे भैया ने हमें गिफ्ट कर दिया। तेरे नाम।
वैसे आपका क्या पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू है सोशल मीडिया ट्रोलिंग को लेकर, जो स्टार किड्स की काफी ज्यादा हो रही है, और इसमें आपके एक क्लोज फ्रेंड अनन्या पे भी काफी मीम्स बन रहे हैं।
वेट। मैं आज करेक्ट करना चाहूंगा पूरे भारत को कि जिस आदमी को करण ने अपने शो पे कॉफी पिलाने नहीं बुलाया, हाउ कैन ही बी अ स्टार? चंकी इज नॉट अ स्टार एंड अनन्या इज नॉट अ स्टार किड, शी इज जस्ट अ किड। उस पे मीम बनाने बंद करो और असली स्टार किड की न्यूज दिखाओ। क्या आपको मालूम है, आराध्या ने अब्राहम को फ्रेंड जोन कर दिया है, तैमूर ने शाहिद कपूर को गलती से अब्बा जान कह दिया है। नहीं, इसकी किसी को परवाह ही नहीं है। ऑल यू केयर इज अबाउट अनन्या एंड अ स्ट्रगल। छी, थू, नॉनसेंस। कबाटा, हेल्प करो।
चलिए उनके स्ट्रगल को छोड़ते हैं, हम आपके बारे में बात करते हैं। डू यू थिंक यू हैव स्ट्रगल्ड?
Of course I have. I still remember जब मुझे किसी गांव में ले गए थे for some ad shoot and वहाँ पीने को एवियन वाटर नहीं था, बिस्लेरी पीनी पड़ गई थी मुझे।
रो दिया? बाबा नहीं, बाबा नहीं, बाबा नहीं।
कोई नहीं खमाटा, कोई नहीं, आज मुझे कहने दीजिए। सर आप बताइए, कभी आपकी बेंटले बीच
Oh my
रास्ते में
God.
खराब हुई है?
Oh my god.
सर मेरे पास तो स्प्लेंडर है।
स्प्लेंडर है? ये नई सुपर बाइक है क्या कोई? खमाटा मुझे क्यों नहीं मिली है? एनीवेज छोड़ो। When my Bentley broke down, मुझे होटल की कैब से घर जाना पड़ा। It was some cheap stinky BMW. उसकी सीट इतनी रफ थी ना, आज तक मेरे बम में दर्द हो रहा है। रैशेस पड़ गए, दिखाऊं आपको? रैशेस दिखाऊं? मैं दिखाता हूं आपको, ये देखो रैशेस देखिए,
Like,
ये देखिए रैशेस।
Even his low grade stuff is high grade.
Yeah.
कट कर देना प्लीज।
तो रंडू जी आजकल काफी एक्टर्स माइथोलॉजिकल कैरेक्टर्स करना चाह रहे हैं, तो क्या आप भी?
Of course, I really want to play Jatayu in Bollywood adaptation of Ramayan.
लगता है आपको रामायण के बारे में कुछ ज्यादा ही पता है।
Come on, किसको नहीं पता? Until and unless you are Sonakshi Dump Sinha, मेरे पोस्ट लाइक नहीं करते।
तो क्या आप बता सकते हैं कि रामायण में हिरन किसने मारा था?
हाँ, भाई ने, ड्राइवर ने, हिरन ड्राइवर ने मारा था। बड़े अनसेफ होते हैं ड्राइवर, इसलिए ऑलवेज सेल्फ ड्राइव। कभी हिरन मार देंगे, कभी इंसान मार देंगे।
You understand?
और
Yes, I do. I get the joke.
चाटे मार देंगे, इसलिए ऑलवेज सेल्फ ड्राइव।
अगर ये सुन लिया तो आपकी गांड भी मार देंगे।
क्या?
कुछ नहीं, मैं कह रहा था कि आगे बढ़ते हैं।
अरे ये क्या? गंगी लगी है।
गंदगी लगी हुई है? स्ट्रगलर बैठे हैं क्या? उनको बोलो साइड हो, नहीं तो गाड़ी चढ़ा दूंगा। कहती पो 40।
रणो जी, हमने कुछ ऑडियंस से सवाल लिए हैं, जिनमें से सबसे मोस्ट कॉमन क्वेश्चन ये है कि हाउ डिड यू फील ऑन योर विन एट स्टार ब्रस्ट अवार्ड? आपको उस टाइम कैसा फील हुआ?
Well, what a day it was.
Oh my god. It's horrific.
Yeah.
Spend some time in Gujarat. Who's this supposed to be?
Kangana.
Kangana.
अमित जी कैसे? अमित जी का क्या हाल है? मैम हेलो मैम, कैसे हो?
नमस्कार। कोविड-19 की ऑनलाइन की प्रक्रिया पूरे देश में शुरू हो गई है।
ये सब जहर की चटाई वाले आ रखे हैं इधर, और मैं बता रही हूँ सबका पर्दाफाश कर दूंगी।
ऐसे में अपने घर से बाहर तभी निकले जब बहुत आवश्यक हो। फेस कवर या मास्क को पहनते हुए ध्यान रखें कि मुंह और नाक दोनों अच्छे से ढका रहे।
अब कितने भाई कंगड़े?
Oh my god.
कहना उधर भागी है, जाके पकड़ लो उसे, मेरा भी बदला लेना।
सार्वजनिक स्थानों पे कम से कम 2 गज की दूरी बना के रखें। एक छोटी सी लापरवाही आपको बहुत भारी पड़ सकती है। खांसी, बुखार या सांस लेने में तकलीफ हो तो अपने राष्ट्रीय हेल्पलाइन 1075 पर संपर्क करें। भारत सरकार द्वारा जनित की जारी।
He does a really good Amitabh Bachchan voice. I didn't realize that was him.
आपका कंगना के
Just-
साथ क्या पंगा हो गया?
Yeah.
प्लीज बताइए। वो कंगना ने मेरे साथ पंगा
No, I got that.
बहुत बड़ी गलती कर ली है। ਉਹਨੇ ਭੂੰਡ ਦੇ ਛੱਤੇ ਨੂੰ ਛੇੜ ਲਿਆ। ਉਹਦੇ ਹੜਵੇ ਤੇ ਪੈਣੀ ਹੈ, ਹੜਵੇ ਤੇ। सर हड़बा मतलब? ਉਹ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਪੁੱਛ ਕੇ ਹੰਬ ਲੈਣੇ ਆ, गूगल कर ली। कंगना! रंडू जी।
ये फिल्म was a major flop. क्या आपको अभी भी लगता है आपको बेस्ट डेब्यू मिलेगा?
Of course, मुझे ही मिलेगा।
रणवीर जी आप इतने श्योर कैसे हैं?
अरे यार ये क्या बात हुई? ये देखो बिल है ना मेरे पास। ऐसे कैसे? अरे खम्बाटा यार, बिल है। अरे बिल है मेरे पास। अरे यार खम्बाटा, अरे सच में बिल है यार, बात है सब। अरे
ऋतिक सर, आपसे एक सवाल था।
या सर,
किसी पर्टिकुलर फाइल को खोले बगैर एक ड्राइव से दूसरी ड्राइव में कॉपी कैसे किया जाता है?
पहले प्रोग्राम को क्लिक कीजिए, जब विंडो खुल जाएगी तो कर्सर को दूसरी फाइल में ले जाके राइट क्लिक कीजिए, फिर फिगर बटन छोड़े दूसरी ड्राइव में ले जाके बटन छोड़ दीजिए, आपकी फाइल कॉपी हो जाएगी।
Why'd they choose the Super 30 outfit for him? That's so
don't pull
weird.
my Prada.
I guess it's recognizable.
अरे अमित जी वेरी गुड रेखा जी नमस्ते हाय खमाटा ये क्या था
कुछ नहीं, अमित जी रेखा जी के बाग में बागवान खिला रहे थे। अरे आप मदद करिए।
So the award for the best debut goes to
Mickey Koshal. Mickey Koshal.
my dearest, my boy, my bestie, test tube baby, Random Kapoor.
I don't know what's implied by that.
Yeah.
Random, please, दो शब्द कहिए.
दो शब्द.
Random, I mean, tell us how are you feeling?
Oh, अच्छा. इतनी शिद्दत से तुमको पाने की कोशिश की कि मेरे डैडी ने मुझको तुमसे मिलाने की साजिश की. वो कहते हैं ना, किसी चीज को अगर सच्चे दिल से चाहो तो रिच डैड ऑफ बॉम्बे उसको तुमसे मिलाने की कोशिश करना चाहिए. हाँ, आज मेरे डैडी.
His imitation of Hrithik is actually on point.
I feel like the king of this world. Thank you, Daddy. Thank you so much, guys.
सालिए कड्डा तेरिया ट्वीटा
तेरी माँ की.
Stupid.
रंडो सर प्लीज रोइए मत.
देख रहे हो?
I feel like I gotta look that
Acting
name
देख रहे
up.
हो? देख रहे हो ना?
Randu must
पता?
mean something
Acting
in
देख रहे
Hindi.
हो? Daddy's क्या कि मुझे Oscar
Maybe,
दे दो.
yeah.
So रंडो जी, so tell us about your first day at shoot. कैसा एक्सपीरियंस था आपका? We really want to know.
Well. Those were the days. माशाल्लाह. हमारा मेरी 2 एप्स घर रह गई है. डैडी को बोल के जल्दी भिजवाओ.
चलो हो गया.
2 apps.
सर मैं राइटर सर. ओह, मैंने लिखी है, सब मेरा ही है सर. हाँ, एक बार आप पढ़ लो सर.
अरे वाह, बहुत बढ़िया. ओह, लवली. अरे वाह. ग्रेट स्क्रिप्ट, वेरी नाइस. बस थोड़ा डांस और हो जाता तो मजा आ जाता.
ठीक है सर, मैं वो करवाता हूँ. बाकी सर अपना जो अगला सीन है उसके डायलॉग्स ये हैं कि इतनी दूर क्यों खड़ी हो, पास आओ, अपने होठों से लगा के अपनी सांसों में उतारना है. ठीक है सर, मतलब लव वाली फीलिंग चाहिए सर, एकदम इमोशन अंदर से बाहर आना चाहिए.
लाइट चलो. क्या कर रहा है इधर?
सर बाबा को लाइंस करवा रहा हूँ.
लाइंस करवाना तू करवाएगा? मैं अंदीप को किधर चल.
राइटर हूँ सर, राइटर.
Who's this supposed to be?
The director?
But which director, do you know?
ये बातें मत सुना.
I don't know.
गंदे लोग हैं. राइटर्स है तू. तू स्टार है.
Generic director.
I think so.
अंदर से करना है, अंदर से कर. बाहर से करना है, बाहर से कर. अपने कंफर्ट के हिसाब से जैसे लग रहा है ना, कर दे. हैं?
ऑलराइट.
आगे एक शॉट दे दे बढ़िया सा. उसके बाद शॉट लगाने चलेंगे.
डोंट वरी चाचा, मैं एक बार में बेस्ट शॉट दे दूंगा.
Oh, it's his uncle.
मेरा पुत्र बहुत बढ़िया. तेरी फुफ्फी की शादी है उधर. प्रॉब्लम क्या? हीरोइन ले क्या?
What the hell?
Place it here. Oh, very good. Very nice.
Place it here.
Nice frame.
Place it here?
Yeah.
That's what the subtitle
Very
said.
good. Everyone, position. Come on, position. Come on. Fast. Baba.
हाँ डाल दो
रंडो बेटा.
sorry my bad this was
बोला.
What's he doing?
Ready? क्या?
I'll try
come on.
थोड़ा मुश्किल है but I'll try
चलो लाइट्स कैमरा एक्शन। ए यहाँ क्या खड़ा, आगे चल। ए मौका चल, अभी चल। हट। ए लाइट लगा के चल।
ये बैंडी बोगे.
सर आई।
Do you see how he's using the flag as a shade?
लिखिए सर।
Yeah.
Good. रंडो. Ready? करें. Lights. Camera. Action.
इतना दूर क्यों खड़ी हो थोड़ा पास आओ अपनी सांसों से लगाकर अपने होठों में उतारना है तुम्हें
कट. रंडो बेटा सांसों में उतारना है. breath सांस. Come on. One more. And action.
इतना दूर क्यों खड़ी हो थोड़ा पास आओ अपने घोटों से लगाना है तुम्हें
कट.
इतना पास क्यों खड़ी हो थोड़ा दूर हो जाओ प्लीज खड़ी हो मेरा खड़ा हो रहा है
कट.
इतना पास क्यों खड़ी हो थोड़ा दूर हो जाओ कहीं ना कहीं से तो घुसाना है तुम्हें
रंडो पावड़े बेटे. शाबाश. Very good. Clapping. Everyone clapping. Wow. एक दिक्कत थी बस. Acting थोड़ी ज्यादा होगी.
ओके
आर्ट पिक्चर तो बना नहीं रहे. मसाला पिक्चर है. समझ रहा तू बात को? मसाला चाहिए थोड़ा. हैं? डायलॉग में वेट है बेटे. वेट भाग. देगा मुझे?
ऑलराइट
देगा? वेरी गुड. इससे सही जगह रहने तेरा खानदान चलता है.
नहीं सर, दादी बहुत बूढ़ी है, मैं जाता हूँ।
टच अप
What?
टच अप कहाँ है
I don't get that response.
No.
टच अप टच अप 16 की 16 एप्स दिखनी चाहिए मेरी रेडी
अगर गया है.
ओके सर, अब देखना पक्का निकलेगा टेक।
चलो. रेडी? हाँ? लाइट्स. कैमरा.
What did he do?
The lines are on her face.
इतना दूर क्यों खड़ी हो थोड़ा पास आओ अपने होठों से लगाकर अपनी सांसों में उतारना है तुम्हें
Get it! बहुत बढ़िया.
मैंने लिखी है।
Oh, sweet.
So, Randu ji, it is time to talk about the elephant in the room.
एलिफेंट इन द रूम तन में बटाया हुआ है क्या
नहीं, वो नहीं.
देन
Wow.
जैसे
Wow.
इंडस्ट्री में जो लोग ओसीबी धरते थे, आजकल उन्हें एनसीबी धर रही है. तो इट्स अ प्राइवेट क्वेश्चन, लाइक मैन टू मैन. कभी आपने भी, आपका कभी मन करा, आपने कभी थोड़ा सा हो जाता है ना, लिटिल सा थोड़ा टेस्ट किया हो, थोड़ा तो किया ही होगा आपने.
God damn.
Oh,
Jesus Christ.
कट कर देना नहीं मैं ऐसा बिल्कुल भी नहीं करता और किसको करना भी नहीं चाहिए ऑलवेज ईट ड्रग एंड डोंट डू वेजिटेबल
रंडू जी, लास्ट मंथ आपका बर्थडे था. काफी लाविश पार्टी थ्रो करी थी आपने.
नहीं ऐसा बिल्कुल भी नहीं है आई एम अ वेरी सिंपल गाय मैं और मेरे दोस्त यहाँ से कुछ दूर एक आश्रम है वहां गए और फिर गरीबों में कुछ दान पुण्य किया
Oh my God.
और फाइनली थोड़े से भजन कीर्तन के बाद हम लीन हो गए
was the recording?
He was there, wasn't he?
वैसे अब इतने कंट्रोवर्शियल सवालों की झाड़ लगी गई है तो एक और पूछ लें।
शूट।
इस बात में कितनी सच्चाई है कि इंडस्ट्री में अंडरवर्ल्ड का दबदबा है और आपके किसी अंडरवर्ल्ड के साथ कोई कनेक्शन या लिंक?
देखिए, एज आई टोल्ड यू अर्लियर, मैं यहाँ सिर्फ काम करने के लिए हूँ और मेरा इन सब से कुछ लेना देना नहीं है। आई एम वेरी इनोसेंट, एकदम मासूम, इनोसेंट एज काउ। इतना मासूम कि एक बार एक लड़की ने बोला गो डाउन और मैं बेसमेंट में चला गया।
तो इसका मतलब आपका किसी डॉन के साथ कोई लिंक नहीं है?
डॉन? अरे यार, मेरा तो कोई पॉकेट मार से भी लिंक नहीं है।
Oh my god. What the hell? Wow.
ये क्या है?
ये तो पापा के प्रोटेक्शन के लिए रखी थी। क्यों खंबाटा? यही बोलते हैं ना। सो चलिए अब रैप करते हैं। वो क्या ना, भाई का कॉल आ गया, जैकलिन के कपड़े प्रेस करके भिजवाने हैं फार्म हाउस पे। या
बाबा को टच नहीं।
माइक कोई नहीं, छोड़ माइक छोड़। थैंक यू फॉर योर टाइम सर। ये भी ठीक है सर। वो थंबनेल के लिए कुछ पोस्टर मैंने बनाए हैं तो आप देख लीजिएगा, मैं आपको व्हाट्सएप कर दूं।
नहीं, व्हाट्सएप नहीं, आप एक काम कीजिए, पोस्टर का एमएमएस बना के भेजिए। वो क्या है ना, आजकल एमएमएस कम और चैटें ज्यादा लीक हो रही है, फिर माल को माल भरो बोलना पड़ता है।
चलो सर, फिर हम चलते हैं। फिर कब? सर एक लास्ट क्वेश्चन।
बोलिए।
डू यू थिंक दीज स्ट्रगलर्स आर इन एनी वे जेलस ऑफ स्टार किड्स?
Of course they are. They are very jealous of our privilege. वो भूल जाते हैं कि हमारे पिछले जन्मों का कर्म है that we are born star. वो क्या है ना कि privilege is like human right. चाहिए सबको पर मिलता किसी किसी को है. So you know. अरे privilege रखो तुम अपनी गांड में. हम खुश हैं अपनी 2.5 किलोमीटर लंबी ऑडिशन लाइन में खड़े होकर ऑडिशन गेट तक पहुंचने में. बस दिक्कत हमको इस बात की है, जब हम ऑडिशन गेट पर पहुंचते हैं हमको एक टुक देखा जाता है और कह दिया जाता है नॉट फिट। नहीं, क्या है हम? कच्चा है, बनियान है जो एक टुक देखे और डिसाइड कर लिया फिट की नॉट फिट। अरे यहाँ सारा पूरी जिंदगी दे दिया अभिनय को और हम नॉट फिट। और एक भोसड़ी के तुम हो जिसके अभी जन्म की नाड़ नहीं कटी कि तुम्हारी अम्मा का शौहर जौहर से पिक्चरें साइन करा रहा होता है। पर ठीक है, हमको उससे भी कोई दिक्कत नहीं है। बाप ने अपना तेल निकाला है तो बेटा तो उसमें अपने पकौड़े तलेगा ही। हमने भी तले अपने बाप के तेल में पकौड़े, पर पकौड़े तलने की कोई लिमिट, कोई सीमा कुछ तो तय कीजिए ना कि कब तक तलेंगे पकौड़े। अरे मादर चौथ, इनको एक मौका मिलता है ये फेल होता है, दूसरा मिलता है ये फेल होता है, तीसरा मिलता है ये फेल होते हैं। हमारे हिस्से के सारे मौके इनकी झोली में ऐसे गिरा दिए जाते हैं जैसे भवानी का प्रसाद। अरे आप रेस शुरू होने से पहले ही 100 मीटर आगे खड़े हो जाइए, हमको कोई दिक्कत नहीं है, पर कम से कम हमें रेस में हिस्सा तो बनाइए। हम भागते हुए 7 बार गिरेंगे और 8 बार उठेंगे, पर कम से कम हमें स्टार्ट लाइन पे तो आने दीजिए। और आप सब बहुत कूच कर रही होंगी हमारी बातें आपके कलेजे पर, बहुत दर्द भी आ रहा होगा हम पर और शपथ भी ग्रहण कर रहे होंगे अब साला असली टैलेंट को आगे लेके आएंगे। अब किसी नवाज या किसी त्रिपाठी को 15-15 साल इंतजार नहीं करना पड़ेगा नजर में आने के लिए। गड्ढा उड़ा देंगे, सब बदल देंगे। अरे शांत हो जाइए आप भी, बस सुबह तक ही रहेगा ये जोश। शाम को ऐसे किसी टैलेंटेड स्टार किड की पिक्चर बता रहे होंगे आप भी।
Wow. Okay.
ब्रो, सिनेमा हॉल बंद है, मेरी पिक्चर ऑनलाइन आ रही है, सब्सक्रिप्शन ले लेना गाइस। सर आपके लिए अभिनय हक है और हमारे लिए पूजा, और जिस दिन पूजा को हक से ऊपर का दर्जा मिलेगा ना, उसी दिन सब बदलेगा। गाइस, मेरी नई पिक्चर का ट्रेलर आ गया। लौड़ा बदलेगा।
I should know what that said.
Hey guys, thank you so much for watching my video। अगर आपको वीडियो पसंद आई तो मेक श्योर ये आप अपने दोस्तों को दिखाएं, और नहीं पसंद आई तो अपने दुश्मनों को दिखा दे हैं, पर दिखा दे, शेयर करें, वीडियो फैला दें। एंड मेक श्योर आप लाइक करें, कमेंट करें और चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करें बिना नहीं जाना, लाल बटन है, दबा दो उसको, घंटा सब दबा देना यार। एंड गाइस ये वीडियो सिर्फ एंटरटेनमेंट के लिए है, किसी को कोई हेट नहीं है, ना आप लोग किसी को हेट पहुंचाना इस वीडियो के बाद, ना किसी को हेट फैलाना, बातें मत करना इन सब के बारे में, ठीक है, भूल जाओ सब। ये यहाँ मैं, मेरा इंस्टाग्राम है, यहाँ मेरे को फॉलो कर लो, यहाँ मैं BTS वगैरह डालता हूँ या कभी बिहाइंड द सीन कुछ होगी वो बकचोदियाँ डालता रहता हूँ, तो मेक श्योर आप मुझे यहाँ फॉलो। एक और चीज, ये साल की आखिरी वीडियो है तो मेक श्योर इसको स्पेशल ट्रीट करते हैं यार, मतलब लाइक कमेंट की बारिश कर दो यार, दे दो प्यार, दे दो फुल, ठीक है। और बाकी आप सबको हैप्पी न्यू ईयर गाइस, लव यू, बाय। हाँ करण सर, नहीं सर, सिर्फ एंटरटेनमेंट की वीडियो है। क्या मतलब गाना मारो? हेलो हेलो।
That was a very AIB Naveen Polishetty kind of ending to the whole thing.
Totes.
Coming real with it towards the end there. Nepotism is such a like difficult conversation to have. We talked to Aditi Rao Hydari about it straight up. We've talked to Harsh Vardhan Kapoor about it straight up. And the thing about it is like it's multifaceted, right?
Yeah.
Because anybody who is in those lines, like the struggling actor at the end of the video, they would trade in a heartbeat to not be in that line and be a descendant of someone who is famous, to not have to deal with all that and just get to working right away. You're trading that struggle for being born into it, and it's like, well, did you really earn it? Like, did you really earn that, you know? And it's so I'm sure that there are certain star kids who wrestle with that themselves. Watching this video, I couldn't help but think of Harsh Vardhan Kapoor because it's the last name is Kapoor. It's a random Kapoor.
Well, yeah,
right?
and there's
But
lots of Kapoors.
But having spoken with him directly, it's like I recognize that he is not just like stealing every single role that he can. He's taking it slow. I saw an interview with him, Fatima Sana Sheikh, and the guy from Made in Heaven, Sarb. Jim Sarb. It was 4 of them. I forgot who the 4th person was, but he was part of that group. And he acknowledged, he's like, I get it. Like, and they kind of railed into him a little bit, like how he's got it easier. And he's like, yeah, I understand. And he's just like, he takes it on the chin, you know?
Well, yeah, I mean, what can you say? You kind of have to. I don't know what to call this. I think this short, I suppose, this video.
This is an epic video.
Very
like
long.
We'll go into that in a second. Like the production value aspect of this video is a whole conversation unto itself. But what do you want to say?
I think this was kind of showcasing the very worst of those star kids, you know, the ones who literally just get roles because mommy said or daddy said, and they have connections and all of that. And that happens all the time. That happens here, that happens in Thailand, that happens like everywhere. I mean, it is all about who you know.
Exactly.
Like the first coming
exactly
into the
what
industry here in LA, in Hollywood, people are like, it's all about who you know. Now, whether that is you have a relative or someone, or you network your way to a role. I've heard from so many people here in the industry, I got that role through networking. Because I made a good impression with so-and-so, and then I got an audition, or they offered me the role.
I've benefited from that too, though, just so you know, like straight up, I've benefited from that. I was pounding the pavement trying to get work as a commercial actor, and it was hard out there. It's like you're competing against a lot of people, and then I started working in the casting industry, so casting directors started to get to know me, and then they started bringing me into auditions. I was getting more work because of casting directors know me than I was from my agent, and agents are all garbage. Everybody in LA will tell you, oh, my agent sucks, oh, my manager sucks.
Yeah.
Except for like a handful of people. So I've experienced that too, like no disrespect to my agent, but it's like every single actor feels like their agent sucks and they're not getting them enough work. Me, working in the casting industry, I was able to get more work. That's how I met Achara. I was able to get more work and more auditions and book more commercials and, you know, make somewhat of a better living as an actor than I would have otherwise if I was just auditioning.
I understand everybody wants opportunities, right? And people are gonna do whatever it takes to get those opportunities.
Including working for horrible casting directors.
Yes.
Go ahead.
But what sucks,
I'm just kidding.
And what's frustrating is when people who do not have talent, who do not have respect for the art of acting, who are not grateful for the opportunity that they have been given, get those opportunities and keep on getting chances when other people would not have had those same chances. And I think like Harsh Beniwal makes a really good point at the end, which is we may all be, you know, rallying around the unknown actor going, yeah man, like I totally support you or whatever.
Yeah.
But as soon as the new trailer comes out of, you know, a Star Kid or whatever, a lot of us are gonna be like, oh yeah, we'll go watch that, we'll go support it. And so like if it really does bother you, if you don't want to support it, then don't. But personally, I think that there's room for everyone.
Yeah.
We can all play. And I like what he was saying in his monologue at the end, which is like, just give us a chance. Like just let us race with you. Like just let us start at the starting line.
But I think
you know?
ultimately that's decided by the audience at the end of the day.
Exactly.
Because the thing about it is you have a lot of people who are, this is such a complicated, nuanced thing. That's why it's such a difficult conversation to tackle. Like, for instance, you have a lot of people who are independent writers, directors, actors, and stuff like that, and they go and put something out there and no one's paying attention to it. Why? Because there's no name attached to it that people can recognize. Why are they gonna go watch that? You have lots of stuff like that. There's a lot of independent Indian films that are out there and no one's paying attention to it. Sometimes I'll highlight it and like it won't get that many clicks because no one knows why they should click on it. There's no name they recognize, there's no title they recognize. It's ultimately comes down to the audience. I think that there's also that passion fatigue. Like people are passionate about, oh, you know, you should give opportunities to the lesser known people, to the actors who aren't born from, you know, star families and all that stuff. It's like, okay, but then at a certain point, your passion for that expires. Why? Because life. Because you got things to do. You got to take care of your family, take care of your relatives. You got to work, you got to study, you got to do all these things, and eventually that just kind of slips away, and then something pops up with Salman Khan or Shah Rukh Khan. You're like, oh, that's exciting. I'm gonna go watch that again. Not that they're star kids, but like, well, maybe Salman Khan. But all I'm saying is, there's some familiarity that you identify and you go for that thing because it's familiar and it's comforting. There's a reason why the passion expires at a certain point, just like we were talking about that with the Black Lives Matter movement. It's like y'all are putting up black, you know, squares on your Instagram, but this passion is gonna expire in a week. Where are you gonna be 2-3 weeks from now? This is gonna happen all over again. Nepotism is a thing worldwide and in a lot of industries, not just the film industry, but keeping it to the film industry. Steven Spielberg's wife benefited from nepotism because she's married to him, so she ended up getting roles that she didn't deserve because she's Spielberg's wife. This kind of thing happens all the time. I don't know how much hard work he had to put in. I know he's a good actor, but John David Washington is the son of Denzel Washington, one of the most renowned actors of all time.
Yeah.
So whether he puts in the hard work to become a better actor or not, he's still the product of nepotism on some levels, in some way, some shape, some form.
Sometimes I feel like as a star kid or even just a kid born into an acting family, sometimes I feel like there may even be way more pressure. At least if that was my case, if I was like, say I was Amitabh Bachchan's daughter, right?
Yeah.
Legend in India, amazing actor. Like I really want to be an actor because that is my passion. Like I've been surrounded by these people in the industry. It's kind of something that I've been exposed to and it excites me and it's kind of like in my blood and I want to do it. I would actually be super scared and so nervous to take on my first role because of the weight of that mantle.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like what if I never live up to the greatness of my parent? That can be soul crushing. You know?
Well, the other aspect to that is I noticed that the Indian journalists are not afraid to take pot shots at you. They're not afraid to swing hard at you.
You gotta have a thick skin.
What's interesting to me is the resilience. Like they said that Amitabh Bachchan's son, Abhishek, had a lot of box office disasters before he finally was like good. Before he had successes. A lot of people complain, oh, he's a star kid. It's not fair that he got those opportunities, but it's like the amount of aggressive hate I'm sure he got is a lot for any individual to handle, and to go back and bat again and bat again and bat again. Yes, he's getting an opportunity most people will never get.
That's what I was gonna say.
But to be able to go bat again despite all that vitriol being thrown at you, to me that is commendable unto itself. It's like that is a lot to take on and still keep forging ahead.
Yeah.
So not to say that like if choosing between that and then like pounding the pavement as this unknown, obviously I don't know, both there are pros and cons to both, I think.
Well, yeah, because I was just thinking, you know, as an unknown, as someone who really has to work hard.
You got less to lose.
Well, I don't know about that. It's like pressure creates diamonds, right? And I feel like
I agree with that.
That's kind of why a lot of really talented people who push through because like it's a testament to their amazing talent that they're able to like take that 10 years because every overnight success takes about 8 to 10 years to come around. But because they're so good, they kind of rise to the top.
When I say they have less to lose, just using Abhishek Bachchan as an example, he's got the
legacy.
legacy of his dad to deal with. And
Yeah.
there's no way he's gonna measure up to that. There's so much to lose there. Like anytime he steps out, he's being compared to his dad. I mean, not anymore, I guess, but at least in the beginning, I'm certain he was compared to his dad. When you have a relatively unknown person going out there and then fails, there's no like face he's trying to save. He's not worried about the legacy of his father necessarily. He has a lot to lose in a different kind of way. Like he's putting all his chips on the line to be this actor with the hope that he can get somewhere. The other thing I was thinking about what is like, okay, so you have this rando actor. By the way, I gotta know what rando means because it sounds a lot like, excuse me for anyone who's offended by words, it sounds a lot like Randy. So, and I often say Randy Newman, that's the name of a composer over here in the States because it's an easy way to slip that name in without it being too harsh. No pun intended, harsh. But anyway. What I was trying to get to is, you have a lot of people competing for these few roles. Nothing can be done about that. That's always going to be the case. There's always gonna be a lot of struggling people. It's the case over here in Hollywood as well. There are so many people who end up giving up on their dreams to be an actor because there's like this many roles and this many people aiming for these few roles. It's like the amount of semen trying to get to an egg, you know? It's insane. Only 1 of 3 million will get in there, and there's nothing that can be done about that. So if you're in the position where you can help your kid, your offspring, or your nephew, your niece, get past all that rat racing, like I feel like any one of us would try to give a leg up. Beyond that, like, you know, the relentless chance over and over, despite like zero talent, despite not any successes, like I can't speak to that. I mean, I don't know, that's crazy to me. For me, I would take what I think is Harshvardhan Kapoor's approach, and it's like really trying your best to hone your skills before stepping out there. And he's like really trying to make sure that every time he steps out, he's really doing something interesting. Regarding Tiger Shroff, I mean, people have mixed feelings about him. I personally am a big fan of his, but it seems to me that he works his ass off. Like they kind of,
well, they made fun of it.
They made fun of the fact that he's like, oh yeah, I exercise. What about your acting? No, I exercise. I take dance classes. Like, that is not something that's easy. As someone who works out a lot, who has taken dance classes, training for 4 to 8 hours a day in physical activity is not easy. It's really taxing. Mentally, physically, it's taxing. It's a lot of work. So no, they're not like practicing acting as they should, you know, but like that's still hard work in itself. It's like you could just throw your feet up and not do that and reap the benefits of being someone who benefits from being in a rich family.
Yeah, but I think it's also knowing your lane. Tiger Shroff very much knows that his strengths lie in dancing, in martial arts. Like he's amazing at those things. I think that he's like a pretty decent actor too, but maybe he just hasn't really been given those opportunities to really push his acting chops, and maybe he's not interested in that, and that's okay. Like he wants to make a certain type of film, and that's fine. And then if you're that type of actor like Nawazuddin Siddiqui, who's like very committed to the craft, and that's your lane and that's what you want to do, then that's fine. I think there's room for everyone.
That's a different draw also.
Exactly. We can all appreciate the multifaceted talents of everyone out there in the industry and cast them accordingly.
Yeah.
I have so much respect for people who have opportunities and who then pay it forward, like Raj and DK having an initiative for young filmmakers to kind of help them get a leg up. That's kind of what we should be doing, you know, if you are someone who is in a position to help a talented young actor or writer or director or something like that, to give opportunities.
Well, also, the other thing is, there are people who make it through the system, like Fatima Sana Sheikh. Yash, he's also made it through the system, and he had his struggles as well. Rakshit Shetty. He was an engineer or something first, right? And then he made it through. Like, people do make it through the system. There are people who are able to like make it anyway, despite not coming from a star family. And the other aspect is YouTube and stuff like YouTube sort of, well, I guess it's just YouTube at this point, but YouTube sort of democratizes the system. Harsh Beniwal has almost 12 million subscribers. That is no small feat. It's been democratized. So if you have talent and you have a team of people that, you know, that you can band together with and work with, there are ways to succeed and get noticed. It's not gonna be like on the silver screen, that, you know, like a big Bollywood film, but there are ways to be recognized as a star in your own right, and YouTube democratizes that for you. If you've got something worth watching, there it is, you know?
Yeah, like we saw with Carrie Minati, who's now doing a film with Amitabh Bachchan. Like, there is the opportunity that eventually you might be able to break into the industry that way. Although Harsh Beniwal made an interesting point, which is like, are they then just using that YouTube personality to kind of draw in people? Most likely.
Yeah, of course.
But hopefully,
of course.
yeah.
Like, what else would they be doing? That's the point, is to bring in that audience. That's why you hire that person.
Exactly. But at least you get the opportunity to do that, and then hopefully you can kind of prove yourself. Like, there's a lot of pressure there to kind of just be like,
but like this,
but
why
if that's
even...
what you want to do, all I'm saying is, if that's what you want to do, you can.
But I don't even know why he brought that up. That's just part of the industry. It's like the reason why in American films we hire Chinese actors from Hong Kong or Indian actors from India instead of hiring Indian and Chinese actors born in the States is because of that draw of the audience when the film goes international. This has been a practice for a long time. It frustrates the shit out of me. But like, the idea of bringing on a YouTuber to pull in that YouTube audience is not that far-fetched, because you have YouTubers who collab with other YouTubers to have crossover in audience. It's the same exact idea. So I don't see why that's not a bad thing at all, in my opinion.
I don't think he was saying that was a bad thing. He was just pointing it out, and just piggybacking on what you were saying about using the tools that you have at your disposal. And so what? No roles are being written for you right now, or it's really hard for you to get those roles because they're being taken up by people who have more connections than you. If you have the skills to write, or if you know people who are happy to write for you and can write you good scripts, and you can get your team behind you and make some stuff like this, do it. Get yourself out there.
There's lots of room for independent filmmakers on YouTube. It's like, so as the audience, like, if you want to give the lesser known people a chance, you got to seek that stuff out and support it ultimately with your upvote, your sharing, and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So about this video, finally, because we're like 20 minutes into this damn conversation. So I just want to say, like, it is amazing how much production value he's putting into this. The only complaint that I have from the production standpoint is the fucking beeps. It's so loud. Everything audio-wise is mostly balanced, except for the guy who was the reporter. His audio seemed to be lower than the rest of the audio, so I had to I was trying to increase the volume initially, but then the beeps come in and it's like really startling. Just watching the production of like how much he put into this. This was a little movie unto itself.
Yeah, 30 minutes.
And it's not just the runtime, but it's like, I'm looking at the production value of the short. I'm like, there's a lot going on here. This is on par with like a full-on, what do you call it? A spoof that you'd see for like a Hollywood movie.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe not at quite that level, but close enough. Like, he's got full-on sets going on. He's got the director with the flag over him and the camera next to him.
I was thinking about like, how much it must have cost like to rent that stuff, or if you had access to it.
All the extras and whatnot, all the costumes, all the makeup, all the different locations that he's doing. I mean, it could be like all mostly in one location, just changing out sets and whatnot, but it's still like, to set that up, it's a new set. This is a very complicated production that he decided to do. And I mean, setting aside all the jokes, like, this is marvelous from a production standpoint. I was actually quite impressed that he was able to pull this off. It's very, very ambitious, and there's nothing worse than when something's ambitious and sucks.
Yeah.
This was ambitious, and he completely landed it. Like,
nailed it.
He stuck the landing. Kudos to Harsh Beniwal, just from a production standpoint. I thought that the cocaine joke got to be a little bit much at a certain point. I was just like, God damn, dude. Like, but then he like came in at one point where it was all over his face, and he was like, yeah, don't do vegetables and eat your drugs. I thought that was hilarious. And of all the Harsh Beniwal videos I've seen so far, this might be my favorite one. I think that this was the most accessible.
Yeah.
That might have something to do with the fact that he's talking about the industry and I'm more intimately, familiar with the industry, the Indian film industry. This was more easy to access for me than his other videos. Like, it had less to do with like culturally gated jokes and more of just industry related jokes and like stuff that's also just kind of universally funny. Like, even down to the basics. I wonder if Harsh Beniwal watches any American comedies at all, because like some of those jokes feel very SNL.
Right.
Like the script thing where he's like, here's your script, and it's like a word, a page, dancing, hero line.
Yeah.
It's like, it's stupid. And I wonder if there was like another joke on top of it, like a hat on a hat, where, because it says dance sequence, and then his Rando goes, okay, but how come we need a dance sequence though? Like,
yeah, we need more dancing.
Yeah, it's like more cowbell. Overall, I thought that this was like fantastic, and it also inspires conversation. Like I said, he did the AIB Naveen Palishetty bit at the end there with like the very serious monologue.
That's the message that he wants to relay to the audience. And I thought that was just like nicely segued in there, because we have all the comedy up front and like, oh, look at how awful these things are and what an awful star kid this guy random is.
Ashish Chanchalani does it as well.
Yeah, and then at the end it's like, this is what I want you to get from the video. And I thought that was a nice touch.
Does he have beef with Tenmei Bot, or was that just a joke?
I think that's just a joke.
Done at Tenmei Bot's expense? Because that was a really mean joke. He's like, let's talk about the elephant in the room, and he's like, is Tenmei Bot here? I'm like, oh my god, this is like really, really like below the belt jokes in this one.
But like when you were offended by that, I'm looking at that and going, I bet that Tenmei has been hit with those jokes so much that he just doesn't give a shit anymore, and he's just like, I laugh in the face of your jokes. Like, look at how successful I am.
Dude's got a thyroid issue. What can you do about it?
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. I don't know if he has a thyroid
I don't
issue.
know, but like, whatever. If he's happy and he's healthy, like, just leave him alone.
The reporter actor in this did a pretty good job of keeping that straight face.
Yeah, he
throughout
was
this whole
really
thing.
good.
I just wish that for all the production that went into this, I wish that, I mean, I don't know what Indian journalists look like that are doing this kind of stuff, but I just wish that he looked more like a journalist, more put together, because he just looked like he threw his outfit together with the hair slicked back. I wish he looked more professional. That was the only thing I would have hoped for this video. Also, I really don't think this was being shot in 4K 60.
I know, I'm looking at the thing going 4K 60?
It's not-
Why would you choose to shoot it in 4K 60?
It's
But
not just
okay.
4K 60, it's also like 99% battery the entire time. it's like he's got these nice little touches of like overlay.
Yeah,
but
it's cute.
It's like beyond realistic. I don't think any journalist shoots beyond 1080p. But anyway, yeah, this was a nice commentary on the industry.
Yeah, very well done.
I thought this was like well produced, it was well put together, and I'm just, more than anything, I'm just impressed at his ability to put this whole thing together. The production value on this was insane.
And he did a good job with playing the two different characters too. Like he really leaned into the like pompous, self-important star kid and then, you know, the struggling actor.
It's not just that, he's directing himself. He's directing all these people.
Editing himself.
Like this is
Yeah.
insane. This is an
He did
insane
the
amount
score
of work.
too, background score.
Like this is,
It's a lot.
he's basically a Robert Rodriguez, you know, except also he's acting.
Yeah.
So, I mean, hats off to Harsh Beniwal. He's definitely inspiring me. You guys, thanks so much for hanging out. Hopefully you enjoyed some of that, and be sure to let us know your feelings in the comments below. If you haven't already, I'm sure you have. Subscribe to Harsh Beniwal's YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Get him to 12 million. He's almost there. And check out Achara Kirk on her YouTube channel as well, youtube.com/Achara. You're already here, but please subscribe, hit that bell icon, all notifications, and check out our other reactions, reviews, short films, vlogs, and interviews. I'm Javi Kawai. This is
Achara Kirk.
Peace out.